I thought sex was supposed to feel good. 3 reasons why you are having pain. Hi there, I'm Justine Calderwood, physical therapist and owner at the Healing Spot Physical Therapy. I want to talk to you about 3 reasons you might be having pain with sex instead of feeling pleasure with sex. Number 1 can be scars or tears into the vaginal area. This might happen after childbirth, so you can get into the labia, into the perineum. You may have natural tears, or you might have elected to have an episiotomy. Also, scars can happen from pelvic surgery. So if you have any scars at all, that might be the reason that you're having pain with sex. Number 2, you might be stuck in an open birth pattern. This is a term coined by the Institute for Birth Healing, Lynn Schulte. I'm a certified birth healing practitioner, so I learned this from her. The pelvis here has to go through certain motions in order to have a baby. So even if you had a C-section birth, or also if you've had a vaginal birth, your body has to go through certain motions here. And you might be stuck in an open birth pattern where this part here, as baby came out, might be stuck open. Again, even if you had a C-section. And this can be stretching those muscles along the bottom of your pelvic floor. So when you go to insert a penis, then you might be having some pain. Number 3, maybe you've experienced trauma. So this can be sexual trauma. We see a lot of patients, unfortunately, that have had sexual trauma in their life. It can also happen from emotional trauma, just being in an environment that didn't feel safe to you. It can also be physical trauma. So it may not necessarily be direct force or trauma injury to the genitalia, but it can happen even from slips on the ice, falls down onto our bottom. Who hasn't fallen off their bike or maybe snowboarded and fell during that process? So that can affect the pelvic area. I want to give you one tip today to start to help with your pain with sex. One tip to try to start to relieve pelvic pain and tightness is a stretch coupled with some breath work. I recommend legs up the wall stretch like this. Find a spare open space on your wall or the back of a door. Put your legs up the wall and you're just going to rest like this. What you can do then is put one hand at your belly, one hand at your chest, and just start with some breath work. Bring in the breath in, expanding your rib cage, down into the pelvic area, and exhale out, okay? Feeling that breath come up underneath your hands. You may even remind yourself that you're safe, that it's okay to let go now. The other thing you can do here, you could rest here for 5 minutes or so. You can also bring those feet down, so opening up the hips and bringing your feet towards your bottom. This is another great way to stretch into the inner thighs and to get some opening up of the pelvic area. Okay, another 5 minutes here. Choose which variation you want to do. Try it out and let me know how you feel.